What's going on, guys? It's K-Dub here with another episode of Crypto Zombie. As usual, I just want to say thank you to everyone that has been liking, subscribing, leaving me these awesome comments. You guys are the best. This is why I do what I do. All right, now let's take a look at the markets today. As we can see, we are taking a little bit of a dip again. We've lost, I think, around $60 billion from the market again today. What's causing this? We're going to take a look at that in just a second. But what I wanted to do was constantly remind you guys to just switch this to the Bitcoin comparative, okay? And as you come down, you'll see it's not that bad. Look, Ethereum's actually up a little bit. Bitcoin Cash is up. Litecoin's not doing too bad. As we come down here, obviously VeChain is just killing it. So to anybody that held on to their VeChain, kudos to you guys. That's what it means to be a hodler. Find a project, get in, hold that, and reap the benefits, all right? Now, if you guys come up here, we can check the trading volume, all right? The top being Bitcoin and Ethereum, and number 3 being Tether, all right? So what is this telling me? This is telling me that people are panicking. Whales are panicking. They're putting their money into USDT so that they can hold their dollar value. Why is this happening? Well, some people think that it could be because of this India FUD. It says India's biggest Bitcoin exchanges see bank accounts frozen, all right? So basically what they're doing is they're freezing accounts of people that are trading on these exchanges, okay? And that's creating massive panic, whatever. We've seen this before. You know, China's banned and unbanned and rebanned and did this and that. I mean, listen, guys, crypto is growing at a massive rate. Countries are scared. Governments are scared. They don't know how to control this thing. And honestly, they know that they can't control this thing. So that is today's FUD. You can read this article. There's no point in going into it. You're probably going to hear it everywhere on every crypto channel today. But it's funny because, like I said, you notice that these are starting to affect less and less and less of the value, right? Like, I remember, Jamie Dimon would come out and say something about Bitcoin and the whole market would just crash. And now it's like, we're seeing like a 10% dip, Nothing to worry about. Guys, if you don't know what this is, that's the Bitcoin roller coaster guy, all right? Get used to it because this is the life of cryptocurrency. Just up and down and up and down and up and down, all right? Now, moving on. There was this article that was posted in ScienceDirect.com, and basically it goes into price manipulation in the Bitcoin ecosystem, dating all the way back to things in Mt. Gox of sorts, all right? I'm not going to go into detail with this, but I thought it was a good opportunity to bring up to you that, yes, the crypto markets are manipulated. The world is a scary place, people. There's a lot of people with a lot of power and a lot of money, all right, that do things in the background that we unfortunately have no control over, all right? My best advice to you is just ride the wave. You want to play their game with them, If you see large amounts of money being moved into Tether, well, then you know that they're getting set up for some type of manipulation, okay? I remember when, I don't remember what month it was, but it was last year, and the price of Ethereum crashed all the way down from like $250 all the way down to it was like $10 or $15. And I remember watching it live on my phone, and I was like, what is happening right now? Well, what happened was, what I think happened, they speculate that there was a really, really, really big whale that pulled money out of his position. Then these trading bots that are designed to stop at certain sell losses, like, it dropped to this point, sell, and then another bot, sell, and then another bot, sell. And it went all the way down, and then people themselves started selling because they were freaking out, crashed the market. People lost a lot of money, all right? So you have to be careful with your stop losses. I know some people like to trade using them, but just be careful because of events like this, Next thing you know, all your Ethereum is gone and the price stabilizes within 5 minutes. If you guys want to go into a more detailed explanation of this, Michael over at Box Mining actually posted a pretty cool video where he discusses how researchers have found evidence that there were 2 trading bots named Willie and Marcus that were responsible for market manipulation at during the Mt. Gox exchange in 2014. If you guys remember, that's the one where, the Bitcoins got hacked, right? It got hacked. Sure. All right, so moving on. I had a viewer, actually I've had a lot of people request this coin. I was going to make a whole video about it. I decided to just throw it in here real quick, guys. So this coin is called Deep Onion. I've heard a lot about it. It's had a lot of requests, all right? So basically, Deep Onion is a privacy coin, all right? You can go here, you can read their stuff, you can read their white paper. To me, it sounds like basically your everyday average, privacy coin. Now, I personally don't own any privacy coins. I'm not a privacy coin guy. I don't have anything against them. I just don't have a need for them. I don't do anything that I feel that I need to hide from anybody. And I prefer to invest my money into blockchains, service type things. So if you guys are into privacy coins, maybe have a look at this coin in particular. In fact, let's take a look at how it is doing right now, just from a financial standpoint. Just curious. All right, so Deep Onion is, wow, 44 million. That is a very, very low market cap. So could it be a potential for some massive growth? It could be. I'm not going to say buy in. I'm not going to say don't buy in. But it does look like it had a bit of a retracement. It looks like it hit a all-time high of, holy moly, almost $19, $18. So you're looking at a 50% discount if you want to get into this coin. So Deep Onion, I took a look at the white paper. It was actually a really simple read, not too difficult. So basically, Deep Onion, or onions as they're referred to, they were forked off of Supercoin, all right, which was an anonymous coin with stealth transactions facilitated by what's known as coin mixing, all right? Now, they're using the Tor network. If you guys know what the Tor network is, basically Tor is able to hide your IP address by relaying it to nodes that relay it to other nodes, but the node only knows the node that came before and the node that came after. It doesn't know any of the other nodes in the process, all right? So supposedly this is supposed to be a very private feature. Now, I have heard I've heard conspiracies that people say that Tor was invented by the government, created by the CIA or something. I don't know anything about that, all right? Have I used Tor? I've tried it like once just to see what it was all about. I live in America. I don't really have any reason to hide what I do. So I don't know. I guess it's helpful in certain countries, where maybe the governments are a lot more restrictive on certain things. And, this would be something that would be extremely helpful. Now, they have a feature that's being implemented called DeepSend. DeepSend is a transaction-side security feature designed to obfuscate transactions traces within the blockchain. All right. Now, DeepSend comprises a number of technologies such as the zero knowledge, technologies in zero cash and zero coin, such as Zcash and Zcoin. So that's where you're able to mint, right? Spend and then burn, destroy, remint. All right. Coin join technologies, which are either with centralized mixers such as masternodes or random mixers, which you can see in things such as Dash or the forked Supercoin. And then also ring signatures like what we see in Monero, where it just blasts it out in 5 different ways and then those go 5 different ways, okay? So basically it's supposedly a very good privacy coin. To me, it's just another privacy coin. What I did think was pretty cool is that they didn't have an ICO and they're actually doing airdrops every single week to the wallet. So if you guys want to download the wallet, all right, maybe buy a little small portion of Deep Onion, keep it in there, and you'll be rewarded with Deep Onion on a weekly basis, or onions they're called, on a weekly basis, all right? And you can get it over at KuCoin, which I had the graph pulled up, and it does look like it's doing kind of like a wedge pattern. I don't have my things to draw on this graph, but look, it kind of looks like it might be looking for a breakout, but the question is a breakout in which direction? So just wanted to cover that coin. That was a viewer subscriber request. Multiple people asked me about it. Please do your own research. Not financial advice, but that's basically Deep Onion. Another coin that people have been asking me about is Telcoin, all right? Telcoin is basically a coin that's going to be distributed by telecommunication industries, phone service type providers, and I guess their whole pitch is that there are roughly 5 billion cell phones in use in the world and only 1.2 billion bank accounts. So what they're saying is that it's very difficult for people in other places and other countries to get banked. It's kind of like how Humanic and these other companies were trying to bank the unbanked, almost like the Omisego type slogan, all right? So I guess that's their whole thing. They want to create a environment where people using mobile can send and receive money from each other, and that'll help to bank these people in countries and places that don't have banks available at their disposal. So I was coming down here, and I was reading more about it, and their whole thing is that they really want to help by partnering with mobile operators. They want to avoid key points of friction that have prevented similar projects from succeeding, such as trust, reach, and KYC compliances, all right? Yeah, so that's pretty much their thing. I didn't really dive too much into this. Like I said, I have a really long video today. This was a request, so please, if you guys are more interested, look into it. I took a quick look at the team. This guy right here, Claude, he seems to be very, very, very good with his marketing. He is an advisor at 10x, which is pretty cool. That means that this coin will be pretty much instantly available on the 10x wallet, which is nice, all right? This guy over here, Paul Neuner, I don't know how to say that name. He has 12 years in the telecom space, which is pretty great. But the downside is, as I scroll down here, I noticed that a lot of these people are mostly just advisors. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 advisors. And pretty much with the exception of this guy, all right, BizDev in Telecom, Nobusuke Matsuoka. I'm sorry, I'm so bad with Asian names. My apologies, sir. 20 years telco experience with Nokia, SoftBank, etc. So this guy looks like he's pretty good. He looks like he knows his things, and he looks like a good person on the team. It just seems like there's a lot of advisors, and it seems like it's been very hyped with a lot of marketing lately. So, as you can see, it's a relatively low market cap, $182 million. It took a little bit of a hit. Everything's taken a hit. It's also available on KuCoin. If you guys don't have a KuCoin account yet, I'll leave a link in the description below. You guys can sign up. So those are the two coins that I've been asked about a lot this week. Now, another big question that people have asked me is, what is going on with A-Chain? A-Chain has actually seen a bit of a dump lately. No, I don't want to call it a dump. It's not a dump, guys. It dropped 10 cents, all right? Now, I do own some A-Chain, so obviously I'm not trying to push my coin or whatever. This is something that concerns me and should concern you as well. So we've taken a bit of a dip, all right? I mean, we're still way lower than the all-time high. So buying in even at, these levels, if you guys bought whatever, it's fine. But I will say that I think a lot of this might have to do with the fact that people were a little concerned about their wallet. Their wallet is not syncing properly on the PC. Some people said that they've left it running all night and it'll freeze at a certain block and it's not connecting properly. Now, is this bad news for A-Chain? I personally hope not. I really think that this is just one of those early hiccups. I do remember when Neo came out that they had some issues initially with their wallets not working properly. And actually, I tried to sync the Deep Onion wallet yesterday to test, out of curiosity, and I was having difficulty with that wallet as well. Now, I'm a Mac user. I don't have PC, so I don't even have the wallet, but I did come over here and I did realize that they offer a phone wallet, okay, developed by Kcash, all right? So if you want, you can come over to the Kcash website. You can download it for iOS and Android, and you can store that on your phone. I don't know how comfortable you guys feel about storing your crypto on your phone. I know sometimes people worry about the safety of them. However, I will say that Kcash was actually able to distribute the forked ABTC to their users, whereas KuCoin, currently, everyone is still waiting on their coins. I think that this little bit of turbulence is, I don't want to say diminishing the trust in the coin, but people don't like when it's rocky beginnings, all right? People don't like this. Now, does this take away my hope for this coin? Not at all. Personally, I look at a price like this. Now, I'm going to tell you straight up, I bought this coin for more than this. So I'm down on this coin. I'll just be the first guy to admit it. But I'm a hodler. I'm not going to sell. And honestly, I just think these are some bumps in the road. You know, if you come over here, they were actually at the Miami Bitcoin conference, in America. And this is Kyle Liu, who you can also see was over in this Blockchain Brad video. And he goes on for, 12 minutes talking about the company, explaining things. So they're out there, they're doing stuff, they're trying. I think their marketing department could be a little better, just a personal opinion, okay? I think that they need to connect a little faster with their community. And I think that their marketing, they need to hire some more people, all right? They need to definitely bridge that gap from the east to the west. I know they're trying, but that's basically my take on that, all right? Now, those are basically the topics I wanted to cover. Now, getting back to the crypto markets, a lot of people are asking me, well, what do I do in a market time like this? What do I do? Well, if you have all your money invested, you hold. If you have money on the side, which on my video the other day, I told you guys, yes, everybody gets paid on Friday. We're freaking excited to throw our money in. I told you guys, historically speaking, weekends take a dip, all right? Weekends tend to be the best times to buy cryptos because they take a dip. So I said, be careful, keep an eye out, and watch. Now, if you guys want to know what are the best coins to buy, all you have to do is go to the percentage change, right? Now here's the question. Are you coming in with Bitcoin, or are you trading your Bitcoin, or are you coming in with USD? That's going to affect your choice, all right? So let's say you have money in the bank right now and you're looking to invest in something. What I would suggest, scroll down here, you can see the biggest losers. Look, Loopring is the biggest loser of the day, down 25.89%. I think that this is a buy a rumor, sell the news. Loopring just came out with their decentralized exchange. It's actually up and running. You can actually go and check it out right now. So we're seeing a lot of people potentially sell off on the news where they were, riding up to the rumor. That's something we see all the time. But if you're looking for a good opportunity to get into a coin that you've been looking at, this is a good way to gauge what is the best deal. So today, Loopring is the best deal. If you were trying to get involved in Loopring before, but you didn't have an opportunity to, 25% discount, now is the time. If you guys were looking to get into ELF, 23% down. Great time to scoop up some coins. You have to start looking at these very, very differently from how you normally would. Green does not mean go in crypto. Red means go in crypto. Now, I'm not saying just throw your money at any coin that's in the red, but if it's a good project that you believe in, all right, then now is the time to get in. And as you can see, you could scroll down here, NeoGas is down, Basic Attention Token is down, QuantStamp is down. Look at these. If you wanted to get into QuantStamp, if you wanted to get into Komodo, all right, now is the time to do it, which is why I always recommend saving some money on the weekends, all right? Now, if you guys want to know what my strategy is for getting money in real quick, this is what I do personally, all right? If you're just going to do Bitcoin purchases, buy the dips. If you're using Coinbase, you can either do the totally feeless way, which is where you put money in your bank account, then you go on GDAX, you purchase the coin. That's totally free. All right, which there are many videos on that online. I can actually make a video if you want. However, if you don't feel like doing that and you just want to purchase real quick, yes, you're going to pay a 3% fee. But what you can do is you can buy Litecoin. Now, why do I say Litecoin? Honestly, because out of all of the coins on Coinbase, Litecoin is the fastest. Ethereum, unfortunately, is not the fastest anymore. In theory, it should be, but it's just not. The network is congested, and I've sat there and waited an hour for my Ethereum transfer to go through. So I would suggest buying Litecoin, paying the 3%, sending it to the exchange. Takes about 6 confirmations, so maybe 15 minutes you might be waiting. It'll confirm within the first 2.5 minutes, but they want 6 confirmations most of the time. And then what I do is I instantly convert it from market value to Bitcoin, just right away, just right on the market value, just convert it. And then you can go into these exchanges and you can buy whatever coins you want. So, personally, paying a 3% fee, I mean, if you're a whale and you have billions or millions of dollars, maybe, but if you're coming in with $1,000 and you're paying a 3% fee, that's $30. Okay, that's a lot of money, but when you're buying something that's down 25%, I can see that $30, it's a minor fee, all right? And lastly, in final news, guys, I wanted to just say that I've started using my Twitter a little bit more. I'm not that good at it. I try my best, but I have been interacting more with you guys. So, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, it is at the Crypto Zombie, all right? And right here, I actually posted this thing. It says, me figuring out how a government that prints money out of thin air runs out of money and has to shut down. Hashtag buy Bitcoin. Guys, I don't know about you, but my faith in the US dollar is very, very slowly diminishing over time, and I'm really starting to see the value of crypto. I think that they're starting to see the value of crypto, and, I highly doubt that this is anything to do with the fact that so many people in the US are buying crypto, but I do think that it's a wake-up. I do think it's a warning sign, and I think it's one of those things where it's kind of like, get on the boat or get left behind, I think that cryptocurrencies, blockchains are the future. You guys are still early. If you think you're not early, you're totally wrong. The percentage of people in the world using crypto is like less than 5%, and those that actually actively trade is like less than 1%. It's such a small number. You are so early to the party. Don't panic. Everything is on sale right now. Learn to just look at the prices, learn to analyze things, and just see where your coins are at. Understand these waves of the market, understand that there is manipulation, that there is big money, that there are whales, and just stay calm and hodl. And remember, the weekends tend to be the times to buy. So always keep a little stash of cash, even if it's in US dollar tether, so that you have an opportunity to scoop up some cheap coins that you might be interested in. Because personally, I want this market to go to the moon, but I don't mind it staying where it is for a little bit. You know what I mean? If it stays low, that just gives me more time to accumulate more coins, right? To basically, enhance my position. So that being said, guys, I know this was a very scattered episode all over the place, but it's Sunday. I've had all these loose ends I needed to tie up. So that's basically the weekend roundup. And I just wanted to say once again, guys, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. You're the reason that I get out of bed every day and I do this. I don't promote on my channel. A few people were asking me. They were like, do you get paid to talk about coins? No, I don't. Not at all. I mean, I get paid if, I talk about Neo and you guys go buy some Neo and, my Neo's worth more, then yes, technically I get paid. But no, I don't receive money to talk about coins. It's based strictly 100% on whatever you guys write in the comments, whatever I see is the most popular thing at the time, or if I see that there's a good opportunity or there's some news that needs to come out. So that being said, this channel's, always going to be an honest channel, just from my opinion, based on users' opinions, based on what you guys have to say. And that's it. That's all I have to say about that. So once again, thank you so much for joining me. This is my channel, Crypto Zombie. My name is K-Dub. Until next time, stay crypto and peace out.